All right, y'all, we have had some great positive news these last 48 hours regarding the Michael movie. And I'm going to be here to break it down with y'all and explain where we can go next for a potential Michael Jackson franchise. Who knows? Cue the intro.
I'm laughing, but it's a laugh of impatience. Show the movie.
So, first thing I want to start by saying, if you didn't catch my previous video, please check it out. Me and my girlfriend did a video giving both of our thoughts on the Michael movie. We recorded that at like 12 o'clock at night. We were both tired. And we both enjoyed the movie. We thought it was really good. And fun fact, we ended up seeing the movie again. So we saw it Thursday night. Then we saw it Saturday morning. And we loved it even more off of that second viewing. The movie felt way faster on the second viewing. I appreciated the performances more. I appreciated the story more, even though the story is still basic. And it felt like this movie was made to have great rewatchability. But one thing I came out of the movie theater feeling, and my girlfriend too, is that there's a lot of things that I feel like they're missed and we need another movie. So before we talk about the movie making this money and a potential sequel, I want to kind of break down some of the stuff, because if you haven't been noticing or paying attention to Twitter or anything, there's been a lot of behind the scenes photos, videos, and again, we're in the age of AI, so you kind of got to take it with a grain of salt. But there's been a lot of information come out that shows us what they filmed and what could have been included. So to start, I'm kind of just gonna go on my Twitter things. I have all these bookmarked. Apparently, there was a behind the scenes picture of Coleman Domingo as Joe Jackson in the steel mill work outfit. All right, so that's one thing that they missed. And I told my girlfriend that that's one thing I would have appreciated more, because it would have gave layers to Joe if he kind of felt like a one-note villain. And this would have gave more reason from his perspective as to why he was treating his kids like that. So I feel like that would have been something that we needed. There was also a behind the scenes video. This video looks really real, I'm not gonna lie. Of Michael on the history tour. He's a little lighter, you see the fans. I'm not sure what song he's singing. This caption is saying that he's singing Rock With You, but I don't know. So yeah, we have that one. That looks really, really good. Yeah, just more history behind the scenes photos from the history tour. There's also a picture here, Jafar in the silver leotard. This is from the Wembley, I think. This is from Wembley. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. So again, it's just highlighting stuff we missed. Like, we missed a lot of stuff. So apparently we were supposed to be getting some scenes of Studio 54 with Diana Ross. That was cut out. There's some shots there. There's some shots with Michael driving a car with a lady. We don't know who the lady was. Some people are speculating it was supposed to be Diana Ross. Some people were speculating it was supposed to be Stephanie Mills, who was Michael's girlfriend. There's some more scenes, shoots, photos, whatever you want to call it, of Michael and Catherine doing the Jehovah's Witness door-to-door stuff. And I'll have these on the picture on the screen, of course. And there was this leaked picture that came out. I'm not sure if this is Jafar or not, bro, but I was seeing this picture everywhere. Where he's looking light-skinned. Looks a little AI, but you never know, bro. But yeah, I feel like, man, we need a director's cut, bro. This movie, you're doing yourself a disservice if you don't release a director's cut. And now that we know that Michael 2 is officially greenlit, and we'll segue into that, y'all can do a director's cut, release it next year. It don't even have to go on the theaters. It would be cool if you put it in theaters for a week or two, but release the director's cut, put it on streaming, whatever. Let us watch that, and then 2028, you come with Michael Part 2. So we get boom, 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 year after year after year of Michael content. And we get more of him and appreciate Michael more. Because what this movie did for me, it made me want to look at all his old concerts. I've been, and my girlfriend to tell you, bro, when I find something that is intriguing me, and I'm very, very interested, and I don't know much about it. I know much about Michael Jackson, but the movie was like, dang, I want to know more about this scene, or what really happened here. How did Michael look there? And it just put me on like a path of snowball effect. I'm just finding out a whole bunch of stuff about Michael. So I've been doing a deep dive on him. I've been doing a deep dive on Jafar, seeing what Jafar can do. How can he really sing? What was his singing in the movie compared to Michael's singing? Well, how did they blend the vocal cords? It was crazy. This movie, man, it made me fall in love with like the movie scene in general, right? If y'all remember when I was telling y'all before this movie even came out, like when the first teaser or whatever came out, this movie had the potential to unite the world at a time where we need it the most. Are there people saying that, oh, Jafar doesn't like Michael? Yeah, they are. And those people are lying because there's several shots where he looks just like Michael. But again, man, Michael Jackson, it's just so crazy how he's able to have this impact, and he's been in the ground for 17 years. He still has people passing out at the movie theater. He's dead. He's been dead for almost 20 years and he's still got that effect. So it's just insane to see this man's impact and how he impacted everybody in the world, man. It's crazy to look at. Let's get to the great news that you're probably here for. So the Michael Jackson biopic shattered records. It is the #1 movie in the world, and it had a global opening of 217 million, which is the highest opening for any movie so far of this year. And that's by default, it's the highest domestic opening for any biopic, and it's the highest opening for any biopic ever. So again, Michael dead and he's still breaking these records. So what I didn't put into account in the calculation of will this movie hit $1 billion is the fact that there are also other black blockbusters that are finna be hitting bang, bang, bang. So I think Devil Wears Prada comes out next week. That's tracking to do crazy numbers. And then after that, Mortal Kombat, that's not really a blockbuster, but people are gonna be in tune with that. But again, after that, you start hitting the summer months, and everybody knows the summer months, you get the bigger movies and they take away the IMAX screens, so the $1 billion might not be on the table. Can it hit 800 million or so? Probably. I feel like that's where it might go. And honestly, I feel like if it was released at a different time, this could easily do $1 billion. It's not gonna do $1 billion because of, people don't want to see the movie. It's just not gonna do it because they're not gonna have all the premium screens to have extra money to go towards the box office. So I feel like that is great, man. Michael Jackson still breaking numbers at a point where people were saying the critics kind of gave it, like the hype was at an all-time high. Then the critic score came out, and everybody was kind of seeing like what was gonna happen, even me, so it surpassed all that, and people are still willing to see it. People are still hyped over. The social media is still going crazy over the movie. And that's with, again, all its flaws. Like, this isn't a perfect movie. It has terrible pacing issues. The story is pretty bare, but it's Michael Jackson and Jafar and Giuliano, because I feel like Giuliano is not getting credited with this as well. They are showcasing their performances and their hard work, and it's boosting those numbers. For the Michael sequel, all right. It's official. We are getting a Michael sequel. The executive of Lionsgate confirmed it this morning. Apparently, they have a lot of footage that can be used for the Michael sequel, which I told y'all, like a lot of that stuff is already shot. But depending on what they want to do with it, of course, they have to shoot some more stuff. So I was seeing a number float around like 30%. They got 30% of the movie potentially shot. If it's only 30%, look to have this movie in 2028, late 2028. All right. But if it's a little more, we could have it late or early could have it late 2027 or early 2028. So it all depends on what they have in the story they try to do. I feel like this is great because it also gives them, and when I mean them, I mean the producers, Lionsgate, Universal, the family, everyone. It gives them insight on what the fan base wants more of. They want more of Michael, the personal life, the story. But we also want the same performances, shoot, even more performances. We want more of Michael's relationships, this, that, and the third. Not his like literal romances, but some of the people he connected with, like a Diana Ross and this and that. And it sucks because some of these people, of course, they say, yo, don't put me in the movie. But that's what we want more of, and we want a better cohesive story. I feel like they kind of milked the Joe Jackson thing for this one. And obviously the big elephant in the room is the child abuse allegations. So I want to see a sad version of Michael Jackson, but I want to see him still be able to conquer all that until he's sad, but still able to perform for the world. And I think that would be a great movie. So Michael 2, they can do that. If you want to go further, Michael 3, I don't know what Michael 3 could be about, but do Michael 3. And I'm gonna end it here. I saw someone do a cool edit on how they should start off Michael 2 because Michael ends in 1988. You skipped a lot. Y'all skipped a lot, my brother. Go back to 1986, give us some details on Bad, all right? So I'm gonna put the edit that someone put on here and I thought it was really, really cool. So I'm gonna put it right here.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Just stop dogging me.
So what do y'all think? I think they should do that same thing in the movie. And the last thing I want to say is, we're all talking about Jafar. I want Giuliano to get some love too, all right? Use him for something. The dude is talented and he has crazy charisma. He's a little kid, man. You can make it to where maybe use him and do a series, a Jackson 5 series on whatever, Netflix or whatever. We actually get more of the Jackson 5 part. We get the Jacksons and how all that stuff. And you can use Giuliano to represent some of that stuff as well. And I think that'll be good. So you get Michael. We have Michael, then we get Michael 2. Some people are saying the movie's gonna be called King of Pop, Michael Jackson. I think you should just call it King of Pop. Leave it at that. Just seeing how everybody's eating, do a little show with Giuliano. And I think that'll be good, bro. But what do y'all think, man? What do y'all think about the movie? Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? What do y'all think about the great news of us potentially getting Michael, or us officially getting Michael 2, and maybe getting some extra stuff, maybe a Michael 3, or maybe a show here or there. But yeah, leave your comments down below. If you love the video, like the video. If you don't love the video, still like the video. I'm on the road to 600 subscribers. I appreciate if you like my content, share my content. Without further ado, I'm out. Peace.
No, I do not panic. So I learned it.